Okay, so look at this figure very carefully, and pausing the video, just draw the picture first. Okay, I'm giving a stop. Okay, I hope it is done. Okay, so now look at this very carefully. So as I have told, AO is the incident ray, OB is the refracted ray, and NN prime is the normal. Normal means this is 90 degree with this medium. Okay, now this angle, take a close look. This angle is known as angle of incident. It is written by I. So I is the angle of incident. I am writing here, this is angle of incident. And this is R. This is known as angle of refraction. Not reflection. Okay, angle of refraction. Okay, and this angle will be delta. I shall talk about delta later. Basically, delta is known as the angle of deviation. Okay, now what is the first law of refraction? There are two laws, first law and the second law. So what is the first law? I'm not going to write the first law, this is available in book. Okay, the first law is the incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal on the point of incident, that's lies on the same plane. Okay, so again I am telling, the incident ray, you can write down the incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal on the point of incident lies on the same plane. Is it okay? This is first law. And what is the second law? So second law is most important. Second law is the ratio of sine of angle of incident to the sine of angle of refraction is a constant. What I'm saying, the ratio of sine of angle of incident to the sine of angle of refraction is a constant. So this is a constant. And what is the name of the constant? The constant is called the refractive index of the first medium to the refractive index of the second medium. The refractive index of the second medium with respect to the refractive index of the first medium. So what is the name of the constant? This name of the constant is the refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium. Now you may ask me, sir, what is this sign? This sign is mu, and this is the refractive index. Actually this is the property of the medium. Okay, that's mean if the refractive index is high, that's mean this is denser medium, and the refractive index is low, then this is rarer medium. So just tell this is rarer medium, so here mu1 is less than mu2, so we can write here, so mu1 is less than mu2, because mu2 is greater, that's mean this is denser medium. Okay, now I am writing it in a different manner. Just look very carefully. I have to write the formula with all of these things. Okay, so just look at the formula very carefully. Mu1 is the refractive index of the first medium, and I is the angle, that's mean the angle of incident, but it is forming in the first medium. So I shall write like this: mu1 sin I, that is equal to mu2, that's mean refractive index of the second medium, sin R also forming in the second medium. So I am writing the formula like this: mu1 sin I equal to mu2 sin R. দেখ আমি যে মিডিয়ামের রিফ্র্যাক্টিভ ইন্ডেক্স নিয়েছি সেই মিডিয়ামের মধ্যে যে অ্যাঙ্গেলটা সেটাই কনসিডার করেছি। mu1 ফার্স্ট মিডিয়ামে, I ফার্স্ট মিডিয়ামে, mu2 সেকেন্ড মিডিয়ামে, R সেকেন্ড মিডিয়ামে। Okay, and this is known as second law, not this one. This constant have some value, I shall show you from here. Okay, and this is second law, and it has another name, that is Snell's law, and this is general form of Snell's law. So how to write my sin I sin R form? So I can write from here sin I by sin r, that is equal to mu2 by mu1. As I have told you, this constant is mu2 by mu1. That's mean refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So this is the refractive index. Okay, now one thing you have to remember, what is that? We are considering this medium is mu1 and this medium is mu2. Okay, but there are actually two types of refractive index. One is the absolute refractive index and another one is the what is that called, relative refractive index. Okay, you don't have that, but just let me tell you, if the rare medium is air and the denser medium is glass or something else, then this will be the absolute refractive index. তার মানে যদি ওপরটা এয়ার থাকে বা রেয়ার মিডিয়ামটা যদি এয়ার থাকে বা ভ্যাকুয়াম থাকে আর নিচেটা যদি অন্য যে কোনো কিছু হয় তাহলে সেটা হচ্ছে অ্যাবসলিউট। আর যদি ইনস্টেড অফ এয়ার অর ভ্যাকুয়াম if there have some other things, means some, let's say glass or water, anything else, means except vacuum or air, then this will be called the relative refractive index. ওকে, তার মানে এয়ারের সাথে হলে অ্যাবসলিউট, এয়ার আর ভ্যাকুয়ামের সাথে হলে আর অন্য যে কোনো কিছুর সাথে হলে আমরা সেটাকে বলবো রিলেটিভ রিফ্র্যাক্টিভ ইন্ডেক্স। ওকে, সো রিফ্র্যাক্টিভ ইন্ডেক্স two types. One is the absolute and another one is the relative. Absolute means with respect to air or vacuum, আর এটা anything else. Okay, so refractive index of air, I am writing it as mu a, that is 1. So refractive index of air is 1, and refractive index of other medium, so I am taking mu1. If this is taken as air, then that will be 1. So I am considering the rarer medium as air, if we consider, and this is any medium, I am taking it as mu. So how the formula will change? So instead of mu2 we shall write mu, and instead of mu1 we shall write 1. So we can write mu by 1. So basically sin I by sin r equal to mu. So sin I by sin r equal to mu. This is also a formula, but I shall suggest you to remember this. This will be very easy to remember, as well as this will help you to solve a lot of mathematics. Okay, but now another thing, let's talk about this refractive index, absolute refractive index. So we have the formula from class 8 that mu or refractive index, that is equal to c by v. What is this c by v? C is the velocity of light in vacuum and v is the velocity of light in that medium. C is the velocity of light in vacuum and v is the velocity of light in that medium. Note it down. C equal to what? V equal to what? Pause the video and note it down. Okay, mu equal to velocity of light in vacuum and v equal to velocity of light in that medium. So mu equal to c by v. We can write mu equal to c by v. We shall write from here. So from here, can we write like this? mu1 equal to c by v1. C is constant, we know, and mu2 equal to c by v2. Can we write like this? Yes, of course we can write. Okay, now let me tell you another thing. Okay, let's go to next page. So what is the formula? We get sin I by sin r, that is equal to mu2 by mu1 from the general form যেটাকে বক্স করেছিলাম. And look at it very carefully. This is the process of convention. If it is like mu2 by mu1, then we can write like this, 1 mu2. Okay, this is the rule. Don't ask me why. এভাবেই লেখা হয়. Okay, একটা বলি, ধর মিউ এ বাই মিউ বি আছে, তাহলে এটাকে আমরা এরকম লিখবো বি মিউ এ, তার মানে যেটা নিচে থাকে তাকে আগে লিখবো. তার মানে রিফ্রাক্টিভ ইন্ডেক্স অফ মিডিয়াম এ উইথ রেসপেক্ট টু বি. ওকে, like this, refractive index of 2 with respect to 1. Okay. Okay, so now from here, what we got from the previous case, mu1 equal to c by v1 and mu2 equal to c by v2. Now I shall put the values. Mu1 equal to c by v1, mu2 equal to c by v2. So instead of mu2 I am writing c by v2, and instead of mu1 I am writing c by v1. নিচে আছে তাই উল্টে দিলাম. Now cc will cancel out, so it will become v1 by v2. Okay, so what we are getting, mu2 by mu1 equal to v1 by v2, and that is equal to 1 mu2. So this is the whole thing. 1 mu2 এভাবে বলতে হয়, 1 mu2 equal to mu2 by mu1 equal to v1 by v2. And again we have another formula, v equal to n lambda, right? Velocity equal to frequency into wavelength. Velocity equal to frequency into wavelength. V equal to n lambda. So v1 equal to n lambda 1 and v2 equal to n lambda 2. You may ask me, why sir it is not becoming n1 and n2? Why it is not n1 and n2? It will not, because the frequency of light never changes when it go from one medium to another medium. Do you know what is this v1 and v2? This v1 is the velocity of light in this medium, and this v2 is the velocity of light in this medium. Okay, this is v1 v2. Okay, so instead of v1 we can write n lambda 1. So from here we can write n lambda 1, and instead of v2 we can write n lambda 2, n not n1. So we can cut out these two, so I can write lambda 1 by lambda 2, that is equal to v1 by v2, that is equal to mu2 by mu1, that is equal to 1 mu2. So this is the formula, all of them you need. Just this one is the different, এটাই দেখ শুধু উল্টো, 1 mu2 মানে v1 by v2, 1 mu2 মানে lambda 1 by lambda 2, and 1 mu2 মানে mu2 by mu1. What is this lambda 1 lambda 2? The wavelength of light in medium 1 and medium 2 respectively. Okay, কিছু numericals practice কর. Today's class is just ending here.